back to Lethal Hammer's channel. Today we are looking at Danger Den's Rad Reservoir. Reason for the name is it's a reservoir that attaches to the Black Ice series radiators, hence the name Rad Reservoir. I'm sure you can mount it to other things if you really got tricky or wanted to create your own setup, but let's just get right into the review. So the product is actually a really cool product. I was used to using reservoirs from like XSPC or some of the other tube-like reservoirs. Don't have those anymore, but you know, this was one of the last ones I was messing around with. You know, those are pretty useful, easy to use, depending on the case you have. Might make sense to have this, you know, but when you start getting into the bigger cases, getting, I just call them tubular reservoirs, makes a little bit more sense. They look nicer, they hold a little bit more fluid for bigger systems, you know, but then again, you also have people out there that don't use reservoirs at all. The reason why I like reservoirs is because it just adds more liquid to your loop. Now, over time, the liquid in general will warm up all at the same speed, so you do get the same overall temp, but just having more liquid in general, I'm a firm believer it makes it take longer for that to happen, and then as well, you know, depending on how many radiators you have in your system. So in this case, we have 2 radiators on the GPU loop, which is what this one is hooked up to. It almost eliminates the overall temperatures because we're running so close to ambient, ambient being room temperature. So in general, just want to go over the details of it. One, the quality of this this reservoir is really high end. I can't say enough about it. This camera is terrible, so it's probably not doing it justice, but you'll see it's a 2-piece connection up top holding the acrylic together with, what is this, 8 screws. You have your fill port at the top. You'll see the also acrylic connection, really heavily duty built. When it comes to you, it does still have the paper on the acrylic so it doesn't get scratched and whatnot. Pretty easy to peel off, not a big problem. You'll see the 2 connections. If you want to get tricky, I mean, these are movable. They do slide and adjust. They do come pre-set up to just go right onto like a Black Ice Danger Den radiator. So the spacing is already set, but you can adjust it if you want to fit whatever needs you want. So also on the bottom, same style connection, you know, double piece of acrylic with 8 screws. This has a big black rubber washer. Again, the build quality of this is beyond expectations of what I thought when I purchased it. You know, being a $44 device, it's, you know, you don't expect super high quality, but Danger Den definitely delivers. You know, the cap up top is a really nice stainless steel cap. Down below it does have an input and output. It's kind of hard to see on this one. Better angle from this side, probably not. It's really dark, but you'll see input and output. In my case, I have the flow going for, you know, you can see the pump here for the GPU. It flows straight up into the first 360, and then you'll see the bridge here in the middle, right there. That goes into the other 360 radiator, and then out of that it goes directly into the GPUs, and then you'll see it swaps back around down here. Out of the GPUs, you'll see my, this is my drain tee that I guess you could say I installed. It looks terrible, I know, so I just haven't drained the line and reset that up to look better. You also see my rat's nest, which I introduced to you guys in the last video. Then it comes back up and around, back into the reservoir, out of the reservoir directly into the pump. So great flow, really easy to fill up. One thing to mention is when filling these up, I just unscrew the cap and directly pour the liquid in. I don't hook up any connections or a fill port or anything like that, just because there's enough room inside this Danger Den double wide case that allows you to, you know, fill the liquid in directly out of the bottle without having to use any other you know, applicators like a small cup or a baster, like a turkey baster or something like that I've seen other people use. But in general, it's a great product, solidly built. Also, I believe Danger Den, it's like 2 points on their system. Anytime you buy stuff from Danger Den, you earn points that apply. Each point's worth $1 towards your next purchase. So, you know, another little bonus there. But again, I've said it a couple times already. Excellent product. Definitely would check it out. Danger Den, it's called the RAD Reservoir. Reason for that is it's a reservoir that mounts to the radiator. So check it out at Danger Den. I'll include a link in the comment. And again, thanks for checking out the videos, and feel free to subscribe.